When they arrived home, they began emptying their sacks of grain. There, in each man's sack, they found their own bag of money. They were terrified at seeing what had happened. How could they go back to the ruler of Egypt now?
When their father Jacob heard what had happened, he was very sad and angry. He said to them, "You have caused me to lose my children. Joseph is no more. Now Simeon is no more. Everything is against me."
"Don't worry, father. Trust Benjamin to my care, and I will bring him back. But if I do not bring him back to you, you may put both of my sons to death."
"My son Benjamin will not go to Egypt with you. His brother Joseph is dead, and he is the only one left from his mother Rachel. If anything bad happens to him on the journey you are taking, you will cause me to die a sad old man." Jacob delayed having to send Benjamin to Egypt for as long as he could. But the famine was long and severe. Soon they had to buy more food, or they would all die from the famine. The brothers did not want to go back to Egypt without Benjamin. They had been strictly told by the Egyptian ruler not to return unless they brought their youngest brother along. Finally, Judah, the fourth oldest brother, spoke to their father. "Send Benjamin along with me, and we will go at once, so that we and all our family may live. I myself will guarantee his safety. You can hold me personally responsible for him. If I do not bring him back to you and set him here before you, I will bear the blame before you all my life." Jacob said, "How do you know if this ruler will really do what he says, even if you bring Benjamin along?" Judah replied, "He is different from the other Egyptians. He said to us, 'I am a God-fearing man. I believe he will honor his word.'" Jacob reluctantly agreed for Benjamin to go with them. His sons took double the amount of money that they had found in their sacks, as well as presents of precious spices and other produce of Canaan. Then they set out for Egypt. When Joseph heard that they had come, he had his servants prepare a grand feast for them. The brothers were taken into Joseph's palace trembling, for they thought they were to be punished for stealing the money. Quickly they told the steward what had happened, and that they had brought the money back with them. The steward reassured them, and then brought Simeon out to them. They were overjoyed to be reunited. Then Joseph himself came out and greeted them. When he saw Benjamin, he was so overcome with emotion that he had to withdraw to a private room and wept there. Benjamin was the child of his own mother. Many questions ran through his mind. Had he forgiven them? Had they really changed? Did they really care for Benjamin, or would they abandon him just as easily as they had sold him as a slave if there was any trouble or danger to their lives? After he had regained his composure and washed his face, he came out and ate a meal with his brothers. After the meal, Joseph ordered his steward to give each man as much food as he could carry, and again to put each man's money into his pack. In Benjamin's pack, he was to hide Joseph's own silver goblet. The next day, shortly after the brothers had set out, the steward was ordered to pursue them and accuse them of stealing the cup. When the stewards caught up with them, they found the money in their packs. The brothers protested their innocence before the steward. Each of them quickly lowered his sack to the ground and opened it. Then the steward proceeded to search, beginning with the oldest and ending with the youngest. Joseph's own silver cup was found in Benjamin's sack. When that happened, they were so upset that they tore their clothes. Then they all loaded their donkeys and returned to the city.
Joseph shows his affection for Benjamin and his other half-brothers. but he is not ready to reveal himself or to openly forgive them yet. He wants to know if they have changed.